Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another vlog. I'm still trying to figure out a good system for vlogging. Both this video and my last rely on footage I took while I was doing things, but this vlog will have a bit more voiceover than the last one. Also, I've been recording on my phone and my files have been coming out unexpectedly large. My IRE vlog was literally 13 gigabytes. And eventually I realized it's because my phone has been filming in 4K this entire time. So if you want to watch my IRE vlog in 4K, you can go do that. But going forward, my vlogs will be in regular old HD because my laptop storage is already fighting for its life as it is. Anyway, I just finished my first week of senior year at Duke, and I'm aiming to document this year as much as possible, starting with my musical theater debut last weekend. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, we're in the process of moving in. We're here a few days early because I'm doing the Hoof and Horn orientation show. How do you feel about that, Mother?
I feel pretty good. Just getting you ready. Nice that's your final year.
Yeah.
I'm hoping everything goes well, which it will. And yeah.
Yay. It's 4:31. I'm getting ready to go to the first rehearsal. It's a choreography rehearsal, so this should be fun.
I actually didn't get there until 5:15, but I got there. And the first rehearsal was Hard Knock Life, which was something. I actually learned most of the choreography the first day. It's just that execution was a bit rough. As you can see, I'm in the back, turning in the wrong direction and not really knowing what to do. But it did improve after a few practices. And one step that I had to practice more than once was this ball change right here. I eventually got it by the final performance, but I was struggling for a good bit. Then we got a short break, and then I had Wait For Me rehearsal. I actually think Wait For Me was my favorite song out of all the songs from Osho, just because I listened to it the most outside of rehearsal. But this rehearsal was a bit easier because I had a lot less movement to do.
But come out to your spot when they're saying I'm coming to. So you should be like kind of over there.
Since I was one of the fates, I was on stage very briefly during my part, and then I had to go off stage again. The choreographer wanted us to re-enter from the opposite side of the stage, so we had to exit and actually walk around the entire building to get to the opposite side of the stage. Then we finished Wait For Me rehearsal, I had dinner, and then we started rehearsing for Some Say.
Some say our tour began a long journey toward the city. Some say our feet walked
Hi. I'm trying to make this quick because my phone is literally at 20-something%. But I finished my first day of rehearsal for the Hoof and Horn O show. I've literally never done theater in my life. I've actually always liked singing and dancing. It was just something I never did at Duke, and it's something I haven't really invested in a while. I went out for a cappella and chorale my freshman year and received some soft and not so soft rejections. And by not so soft, I mean the chorale director told me it'll probably be too much of a learning curve for me to be in the group. So, that hurt, I'll admit it. But based on that, I just decided to move on, focus on other activities that weren't performance based, so like the campus newspaper, research, things like that. And as for why I'm in this show now, Hoof and Horn was asking for Black students to take part in a specific number from one of their shows that they're putting on this year. Their winter show is Once on This Island, which is set in the French Antilles, I don't know, but essentially it's set in the Caribbean, so they wanted a Black cast for that. Since I'm Black, I'm Caribbean, I was like, oh, this is fun, I could do this. I ruminated on it for a good while, and then ultimately I decided to go for it. And essentially, O Show is one of Hoof and Horn's cabarets, and cabarets are like mini shows. They're not audition based, but since I was never in Hoof and Horn, I kind of had to send an audio clip of my voice because they'd never heard me sing before. They asked for a 20-second clip of me singing, and I kind of wanted to put my best foot forward. I didn't really know which approach to take because I feel more comfortable singing lower notes, but I also kind of wanted to show that I had some range, you know? So if you ever audition for a cappella or other campus singing groups, you know you usually need to prepare a 60-second sample. So this was a third of the time that I was working with. I sat down, I thought about what songs I might want to sing for my sample. I literally went to my closet with a microphone and recorded a bunch of samples until I found some that I liked. After the fact, my mom was like, why are you in the closet? And I'm just like, no reason. But yeah, she knows the reason now, obviously. But yeah, I was just, I don't know, I felt kind of self-conscious about it. I still kind of do, but this is something I want to do. This is something I'm trying that's out of my comfort zone. So I did it. But essentially, I narrowed down all the snippets I recorded to what I felt would be good representation. So in the end, I narrowed it down to a snippet from Let It Go, like the very beginning of the song. And then that part was more in my chest voice. And I also narrowed it down to a snippet from One Night Only that went a little bit higher. I wanted to show off my range, as I mentioned, so I went with One Night Only. But I think I played myself a little bit because when casting came out, they eventually gave us sheet music, and some of the music that they gave me was a little higher than I'm actually capable of going, although the music directors did eventually kind of tweak it so it's a bit more accessible for me, which I appreciate. But yeah, I'm in Hard Knock Life from Annie, Some Say from Once on This Island, Wait for Me Reprise from Hadestown, and Mamma Mia. Those are my initial 4 that I was in, and then I was added to Carnaval del Barrio from In the Heights after the fact. But yeah, Hard Knock Life, we regularly have to hit an F-sharp 5 during the chorus, and my range ends at an E5 on a good day, so that's a little bit nerve-wracking.
Hi, Editing Nade here. We actually ended up singing Hard Knock Life in a much lower key than the sheet music because the backtrack was in a different key. So that ended up working out in the end.
I believe we rehearse the music for that tomorrow. But yeah, and I mentioned earlier that today was a dance rehearsal. When they initially told us that we'd be rehearsing for a set amount of time, they said we'd be rehearsing, each rehearsal will be about an hour. So I'm like, okay, it's like an hour for each song, I can work with that each day. No, it's a 1 hour rehearsal for dance and then 1 hour rehearsal for the music itself. So it's 2 separate rehearsals for each song. And then some songs have more rehearsals because they're more complex or they have more people involved. So it's just a lot going on, a lot more than I anticipated getting into. And then also, like I mentioned, I was added to Carnaval del Barrio kind of last minute. Carnaval del Barrio is an 8-minute song. The sheet music is 32 goddamn pages. I literally just tried to print it downstairs and my e-print was not working, so I've just kind of given up on that. So I'm kind of winging it on that one, and I'm navigating all of this O Show stuff while also navigating pre-semester meetings and like other orientations I have to go to for programs I'm involved in. So yeah, very hectic week, and I think today's rehearsal went really well. They recorded each rehearsal session so we can refer back to choreography later on, which will be helpful because there are some steps from the Sensei choreography that I definitely do not remember right now, but I think I'm pretty set for Hard Knock Life and for Wait For Me, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, also for Wait For Me, when I exit the stage, I literally have to run all the way around the building to the other side of the stage in like, I want to say like 30 seconds. So that should be interesting on show night. But yeah, a lot of stuff happening. Okay, my phone is dying, so I'm gonna stop my reflection here, and hopefully I have some more footage to add later. Day 2. I slept in a little bit too much, but so I'm running behind. But I'm gonna grab breakfast and then head over to East again.
Huff and Horn has this cool space called Fred, and that's where I started my music rehearsal on Wednesday.
So let's go to alto. So starting on this on C. So starting on C, 1, 2.
Some say.
Sorry, I'm in the wrong place. Sorry, 1 and 3. Same, that's the same thing. So 1, 3, 4.
Some say. Some say.
115.
Some say.
Does that make sense? So you go up and you meet the sopranos in measure 118.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I also do the some say, or is that
so
different?
Basically, like if you start like if you're starting at 115, so you have some say, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then so it's a third measure of full note in 118. Does that make sense? So you're basically like there's a split, and then the sopranos go to the G in measure 117, and then you meet them at
Okay. I go up at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long note, so if you'll need to take a breath somewhere, you can stagger it. That's totally good, because that's like a long tempo. And then at 119, again, you're at the same place. So. Does that make sense? Do you have the notes, or do you want me to go over them again?
Yeah, one more time.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, you're doing the same, most of the same thing. So I'll start at 119. And I'll count, and then you're basically like 119 has the C, but the other times you're just moving it.
Okay.
So if we're at 119, so it's 1, 2.
Some.
Oh, that's one. Okay, sorry.
I'm back from morning rehearsal. We did music rehearsal for Some Say, and then we were supposed to do choreography for Carnaval del Barrio, but we did music rehearsal instead, so I was forced to actually learn my part. Although it ended up not making a difference because my part got changed. I went from woman 2 to man 1. So, yeah. I'm just gonna have to wing it for that whole performance because I'm in the ensemble. It literally does not matter. But anyway, I have some downtime. I have a meeting at 2 I have to be at, so I'm missing part of a choreography rehearsal for Carnaval del Barrio. I'll be going back later for Mamma Mia rehearsal, and then I get another break, and then I go back for more Carnaval del Barrio and Mamma Mia. So yeah, another long day, but at least I have more breaks in between. And yeah. Okay, so I just got out of a Zoom meeting in which I realized that I left my laptop charger at home, so I gotta go pick up a new one from the store. Might grab a snack, and then I'm gonna head over to dance practice. I'll be there a little bit earlier than I initially planned, so I should be able to I should be able to be there for part of the rehearsal if I don't miss.
Much later.
Okay, found my charger and my snacks. So when I went to this rehearsal thinking it would be choreography, it ended up being more music rehearsals. So got to practice Mamma Mia. That actually came out a lot better than I anticipated. I was nervous about it when I first got it because when I first started practicing on my own, I was kind of stressed about the sheet music and I didn't think I'd be able to grasp everything. I was considering even dropping Mamma Mia, but now that I'm actually here, I think I have a better grip on it. So I have a decent grip on the music for 4 out of my 5 songs. I still need to learn Carnaval del Barrio, but that is a work in progress. So when I go to rehearsal at 8 p.m., I'm assuming that's actually choreography rehearsal this time, especially since I think those are larger numbers, so we do actually have to, you know, kind of go over things. But yeah, I'm here chilling for a few hours, and then I go back again. I'm heading back to rehearsal now, and I literally just hit 10,000 steps. I think yesterday I hit 13,000, so I've been getting a lot of exercise the past few days, which I guess is healthy. So, just finished dance rehearsal, and I immediately ran to Amazon to look for knee pads, but unfortunately for me, they won't come by this weekend. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Regardless, I think I'm on my knees for literally like half the routines I'm in. So this is not pleasant, but it is what it is. Good morning. Today is day 3. I have a late start today. I'm going in around 12:30-ish. So right now I'm eating breakfast. I'm getting ready to have a meeting at like 11. So that should be good. I'm daring to wear shorts today, even though we're rehearsing Hard Knock Life again. So rest in peace to my knees in advance. They've been going through it this week, but yeah, I'm looking forward to another day. 2 days till first show, and exciting.
So I started out in Brody Theater for rehearsal on Thursday, but then we eventually moved to Bivens 210, which kind of reminds me of a fancy dance studio. Then we had music rehearsal for Hard Knock Life when we finally addressed the fact that the backing track and the sheet music were in 2 completely different keys, and then decided to go with the backing track.
Okay, it's 9 p.m. on Thursday. I just finished Mamma Mia rehearsal. This is the earliest I get out all week because tomorrow we're doing the run-through of the show, and then Saturday and Sunday are the shows. So we're coming to an end very quickly, but I feel very confident about the result, honestly. I'm more in tune to choreography. I've done music practices for almost all of my songs now. We haven't done Wait For Me practice yet, but I really don't see that much in Wait For Me, to be honest. But regardless, today went well, and I'm gonna take the extra time to kind of clean up my room and finish unpacking because I have not done that yet because I've been busy for the past 2 days. 3, including today. But regardless, on to tomorrow. Good morning. It's day 4. I have Carnival rehearsal from 10 to 11. Then some say rehearsal from like 1 to 2. And then Wait For Me 4 to 5. And then we're doing the final, well, not the final, but we're doing the first run through of the entire show tonight. So Yay. So I came to where I thought rehearsal would be this morning, but it's actually upstairs, not down here. So I gotta walk back up there. But it's a little before 10, got my breakfast, so I'm gonna eat and then be ready to dance. Okay, so I literally forgot that I had carnival rehearsal right after Sunset rehearsal. So I got out at 2:30, it is now 3 o'clock. And I have to go back for rehearsal at 4. But then when rehearsal ends, I have to go to a dinner for a program I'm in. So I have to change for that. And then immediately go back to East because my life can never be simple. Okay, I'm out of rehearsal for the night. We did the final, well, not the final, I keep saying that. We did the stumble through, which is basically the very first run of all of our songs. Some things were not perfect, obviously. They're a lot better than they were a few days ago. I remember the majority of the choreography for my songs, which is good. This was the first time we performed Some Say with the piano instead of the backtrack we've been using in rehearsal. So it kind of threw me off a bit. And then there were a few songs they had us run through again. So 3 out of my 5 songs we ran through again. And the second time around it went better. But I don't know, I think at this point it just is what it is. Like, of course I'm gonna put in my best effort always, but you know, whatever happens happens. Show's tomorrow. I have to get up at like 6 a.m. to get ready for this 9-hour orientation I have tomorrow, and then when I get back from that I'll have to change to my show outfit and then go back to East. And then after that, after our first show tomorrow, we'll have our opening night party. And so that'll be around midnight, I guess, at which point I would have been awake for at least 18 hours. So let's see how long I'm able to stay awake at the party.
I have to go to work.
Hi, it's 5:20. My hair looks like trash, so I gotta fix that. Anyway, finished my 9-hour orientation. Call time is at 10, and I have to go over how to enter and exit the stage since I missed that during the final rehearsal today. But other than that, I think I'm ready. It's gonna be my outfit: white Duke shirt, black cargo pants, and I'm gonna wear my little devil horns. It's gonna be so cute. Here is the fit. I don't know how long this knot is gonna stay in, but if it falls out, it just falls out. I'm not gonna redo it because I've already done it like 3 times. Call time is in about 3 hours, so at about 9:30 I'm gonna head out to the bus stop so I can be there by 10. Woohoo. Alright, I'm ready.
So this is me after call time. Here's me backstage. The horns were actually a big hit, but I eventually had to take them off because the tech crew didn't want them flying off during the choreography, which I get. But I put them back on for the after party, so it was all good in the end.
Good morning, it is 11:30. I got home from the after party at like 3:30 yesterday, so slept in a bit. Just picked up breakfast. I'm trying out the peach smooth from Bella for the first time, and I think it's pretty good. So call time for the matinee show today is at 4:30, so I have a little bit of time to like do laundry, errands, some other things. So I will be doing that, and I'll check back in closer to 4. Alright, it's 4 o'clock, so I am heading out to round 2.
Here are some pictures from the matinee show. I know they're from the matinee show because of the shoes I was wearing. I wore a specific sneaker to the 5 p.m. show that hurt my feet, so I changed into Converse for the 11 p.m. show.
So we're done with show 2. Some parts went better than yesterday, and other parts I think were worse than yesterday, but you know, it is what it is. Final show is tonight at 11. It's 7 p.m. now, so I have about 2-ish hours until I have to be back. And I came back to West Campus to get food, and I told myself, okay, I'm gonna get pasta, chicken Caesar salad, or chicken Caesar wrap, something like that. Halfway to the restaurant I wanted to go to, I decided to get McDonald's instead. So I've had like 3 McDonald's slushies in the past 7 days that I've been here, so I think I may have a bit of a problem. But then I also had 2 smoothies this week, so I think I just like drinking out of a straw.
Fun fact, each time we were preparing to go on stage, we took our places while the previous act was occurring. So of course I'm waiting in the wings for some say while they're talking about cabarets. But for the first 2 shows, I couldn't figure out where to stand so they wouldn't run into me when they came backstage. But I finally figured it out for the final show. I also eventually figured out the carnival choreography for as much as I complained about it.
We're done with the last show, and I think it was genuinely the best out of all of them. Like, I feel like I really hit my stride. I really put everything into my vocals, and yeah, I think it paid off. And now I get to shower and brush up on readings for class tomorrow, and then go to bed. Tomorrow is F-Doc, my last F-Doc. A lot of things coming to an end, but that's senior year.